May go on, everyone, and welcome back to some more Divide and Conquer, featuring Dale and me, Melvalan Uichalan. And we are inside of the forest Mirkwood, waiting to see what the Anduins are going to do to us, seeing as they have now decided to quite unexpectedly declare war on us. This was not expected, as I say, and yeah, it's going to be quite fascinating to see how it all works out. Now, other than that, we have been pushing Dol Guldur quite heavily back, quite well back. We are not going to win that, so I am not even going to try to win it. Not with those. I'm going to auto-resolve and lose a lot. So there goes Dol Guldur. Now the Anduins. Oh well. Dol Guldur is pretty much defeated, so now we can focus on Anduin and potentially even crushing the last remnants of Rune. In other news, I have now also recorded the first Isengard campaign episode, and I think it should have gone up on Thursday. This week, I do believe that's when it went up. I'm recording this on, what's it today? It's Monday today, is it? Tuesday today, okay. And yeah, I hope you have watched it if you are intrigued and interested to watch Isengard, and I do hope you found it fascinating if you did watch it. But here's the plan. I, first of all, will send you up here somewhere. Go there. To pop up some watchtowers so we get some type of coverage of our own regions so that we do know when the Anduin are assailing us, if they are going to do such a thing. Oh, we can upgrade, let's do that, and recruit, and yeah, what's the, not you, basically no Northmen, so get that standing stone as well, so we can start recruiting over there. Going to take an Eon though before we can actually do so. Now, they have quite a lot strong force over here, or quite a lot of men at the very least, but we have decent units. They might not be able to stand up to a dedicated attack, but that is why we have reinforcements waiting in the wing. I am not currently sending any more units up from here, but what I will do is gather a force from here and send it down and strike at the Anduin from here, I believe. And hope that they learn their lesson and back off. So let's take them and leave those units, why not? Go there. Still making money, brilliant. Then we take you, I don't want you to ballistae. Oh. Let's take the elite at the very least. Archers are good, and those who can take you. And one of you cavalry, okay. You go back. Anything intriguing in the fort? No. No, okay. Recruitments are underway. Oh, we will soon get some more elites. It might just be worth waiting for them. It's one turn, and then we can replace 4 of these units over here, and those I don't actually want, they are too weak. Let's replace, what should we replace one of these units, and you go there then to free upkeep, and one more you, and finally you. Okay, so we're going to get some more elites into that army and be good to go. Also, I'm thinking of sending an army from down here, seeing as I don't need... Oh, hello!
It is not my place to speak with you.
Where did you come from? Must have been an army which was spawned when the Runians lost such a big part of their empire. The last ditch attempt at an army, that is. So that's the question then. How shall we move an army from here? I'm thinking you probably need to stay strong, but they should not be able to determine that you are weak. So I think I can grab this army and send it this way. Send it through Darwinian territory and up here to squash the Dol Guldur. Oh, we do have quite a large army there as well, which is good. Very, very good indeed. We should be quite able to stop the Anduin from doing any more harm to us than they already have. And yeah, my plan will now be nice. My plan will now be as follows. When we beat back the Anduins enough, shall we say. Let's just say that we beat them back enough so that we realize that they are no longer a threat. They cannot muster enough forces to be a threat. We are going to consider this campaign to have been won and end it and just go on with the Isengard one. Which I think is going to be quite fascinating. Of course, the Rohirrim, well, let's just say that they don't pose that much of a challenge. And let's just hope that it stays that way. Battle Day, that's the correct one. Let's go on. And let's fight it out against these orcish scums. This army I think I can send into the forest again, seeing as the army that's going to come through Darwinian should be able to squash anything that's left in the plains. That's the plan anyways. We shall see if it works. I don't think the Dol Guldurians can have that much left. However, finally crushing the Runians could be quite a challenge, and it could take some time to complete. But there is time and effort to be gained. Though if I feel like the campaign is slowing down way too much so that it becomes boring, I will stop playing and just focus on the Isengard one. Seeing as we will have one, the AI just refuses to realize it. Where are you? You are there. Well, if you can fire, you might as well stay there. Oh, you're there, actually. Don't move then. Just go on. You fire. No, did we kill someone? No, they were too close. No, sadness. Oh well. At the expense of Orc life, some of our men will sacrifice theirs. Okay. They are charging. They should not be capable of doing too much damage. They are just Warg Marauders. They have quite a large charge, but they should not be able to do too terribly much damage. You go here on the flanks so that we have free archer fire positions. Let's speed it up and just watch as arrows rain down and our Dalian swordsmen take the brunt of the forces. Take the brunt of the attack. You fired the Morkwood Stalkers. I completely forgot about the Horse Guard. Charge into them. No, that's going to end badly. Run away! Oh, I have cavalry on that side as well. I completely forgot about the cavalry. That was incredibly stupid. Okay, you two fire there, and we need some units over here pronto so as to defend. You charge in on those with Uruk blades. Actually, your pikemen don't do that. Seeing as your pikemen, you should be able to easily handle them, so just do that. Protect that. The Mirkwood Uruk blades are taking hits. How did you retreat that far back? Blasted Warg Riders. Actually, no, that's not attack.
They have lost half their men.
We are seeing Uruk bodyguard approaching. Prepare flanking maneuver. Those are trying to flank us, but we are going to flank them in return. They will never see it coming. You should probably stop firing. Just move away. They are keeping on firing. We have lost 9%. They have lost a lot more. Yeah, those are doing nothing. You go there. Men of Dale, it is time. Just look at that. Using their fantastic pike animations, the pikemen over here are managing to keep the Uruk bodyguard at quite a good distance, giving them a really good edge in that battle. Even if not too terribly strong on paper, the pikemen are still quite strong, only thanks to their own animation, or the animation that they use, because it keeps the enemy at bay and makes it much harder for the pikemen to take losses unless flanked. But if you charge in this fashion, straight down the center, it's not going to go well for the attacker. And especially not when I flank them as well. They should be quite pincered in and die. And I think that was the general as well, so hopefully the battle will be over in a few minutes. There you go, there he goes down. Meaning that it should... There we go, it's over. We lost basically nothing, and most from that unit, I think. 7%. Basically nothing. And our marksmen have taken the golden arrow, killing the most orcs and other vile creatures that are inside of the forest. Brilliant. Clearing more of the spiderweb from the forest. Actually, is a fun thing, if I'm not misremembering completely. I think that Dorlingva means something like spider something. I can't quite remember what it was, but spider lair or something. Trade agreement. Oh god, no.
Yes,
I'm not
my lord.
trading with the Runians.
Your order. Yes, my lord.
Let's just take you.
Your order.
That should be quite sizable, and we shall head through Darwinian territory up into the plains and clear it of orc. You go out there. Oh yeah, there's nothing left. Take all of you, leave some sort spearmen, actually merge. Merge, good. Grab all and leave. What shall we leave? 2 units of those. Yeah, that's good. Then you head there. You hate us. Unfortunate, but that's... Ooh, upgrade to castle. Good, good, good. Those should not pose a threat, but maybe it would have been better to leave someone behind. Oh well, too late now.
This tower will keep vigil.
Yes, my lord.
Keep a vigil on our border.
This tower will keep
Now that was
vigil over
dangerous of
land.
them, or for them rather, because I am going to go out and crush them. Castellans of Dol Guldur, quite strong defense, but otherwise we should be quite alright in this battle. Let's just head straight in and squash them. Sadly we only have a captain, but we should be fine. Also, I do want to end the Dalian campaign as quickly as possible because I want to go back to Isengard. I had forgotten how much fun the start of a campaign in this game is, and it's just like push, 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 expand, 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 and take over more and more territory, and not stagnate and just build infrastructure. No, 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 no. You just expand and hope that the gold that you get from your newly overtaken places will be enough to sustain your military advances. And for the most part, I'd say that they do sustain your military advances. I am intending to go up that hill, but I'm still deploying stakes because I can, and I like to do so whenever I can. I know that's weird, but that's just who I am, and you're going to have to deal with it if you watch this video. But hopefully you won't mind too terribly much. Place those stakes as well, why the hell not? Okay, they are also headed for the high ground, but we have elves in our army. So let's pause that quickly. Let's charge right up here with our elves and other things. Humans, that is. But we actually have dwarves with us as well. We are quite a diverse army, come to think of it. Euron, actually, you should also be a part of that movement. Do we have everyone? I think so. You go up here, charge there. And then all of this cavalry, you charge up here first, and let's see if we can't do some nice hit and run things against the enemy. Speed it up. There they come. The Vogue Marauders, yeah. Perfectly straight in our line. We shall slaughter them. I hope. We should.
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
It looks good. Okay, good, good, good. Now, more enemies are coming. Let's just get ready as quickly as possible, and of course it starts raining so as to protect the enemy from our arrows. But what can you do? Charge down at the enemy in quite a chaotic fashion, then charge out again. Basically all I wanted was to buy a little bit of time for our units to make it into formation and be safe. Well, not safe, but you know what I mean. Be ready. That's the word. For our engagement with the enemy. Actually, you run here, and I did expect those to escape. Yeah, they are rioting, but the dwarves should be capable of running away now. I had forgotten to take them off spear wall formation, which was bad, seeing as they cannot run. And now they have been caught up with the Castellans of Dol Guldur. See if you can't get into formation so as to protect yourself. I was just talking about how strong the spear formation is, and it is strong, but you need to be prepared. Oh no. Oh, and they are rioting. Oh, that's idiotic. This is what happens when I pay absolutely no attention. I miss things. You get out, 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 out. How are dwarves running away? What is happening? You run back there. Keep on firing.
Victory will be ours.
We need to kill those blasted Warg Riders as quickly as possible. But we also need as many arrows as possible to land on the Castellans of Dol Guldur. Come on, I know you can do it. Well, at least the Uruk bodyguard is uninterested in us. So that's a plus, I think. Okay, I think the wargs are dealt with. Now, I clearly can't control cavalry. It's not going well at all. And also, I think I have quite a bit too many cavalry units to try and take care of. I usually don't like to play as cavalry nations just because you need to be so focused on them. You need to be like shoot, 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 meaning of course that you need to run in, run out, run in, run out, and it's just so much micromanagement. It's just not worth it for me. You, I think, have done quite enough, so just exit the battle. You have stopped running and will continue on fighting. Continue fighting on. Hit the Uruk bodyguard, do it now. Well, on the other hand, this is a good way to get rid of some of my cavalry, which I can't use anyways. And as you can see, well, here the Dol Guldur host have engaged, but they should be no match for the Dalian swordsman, hopefully. The Castellans have been kept quite at bay though, thanks to my cavalry nonsense, which is a good plus because that means we haven't had to fight them in melee, which would go quite poorly. Seeing as I only now realize that we have quite good archers with elves and such, but no real heavy infantry to count there. Also, I am thinking that this episode will just be the normal 20 minutes, and that means that after this episode, sorry, this battle, it should be quite ready, and it should have gone roughly 20 minutes, and we should be able to do some of the last minute cleanup, and after that we shall end the episode. Seeing as I much rather would go back to playing some more Isengard and see if we can't do some nice expanding. I'm thinking I might even record that one straight after this one, and you will get a new one ready for next week. Now that of course means that I won't have been able to see how many would have watched it or enjoyed it or so on, but I don't think that many would be able to would watch it anyways, so I don't think it matters too terribly much. Do you go into spear wall formation? Just hold a line there. It's going quite well. I think that they are killed. You charge there. Actually, you charge the Castellans in the back. That should do some quite nice damage there. 46, thinking, that's a decent charge. Charge out again. Arrows are just raining down, killing anything really.
Good tidings. The
Yay!
general lies dead.
I don't think... Yeah, we can retrain the dwarves, can't we? But I think it's only in Dale we can retrain them. Where we can retrain them. And that's unfortunate, but whatever. The cavalry has done their job. They have run in and caused havoc among the enemy. We have lost 32% though, and that's mostly our cavalry. Also, the King's Halberdiers were not very well managed, and we lost way too many of them. 400, oh god. 28% is the final tally. Where are they? They are here. We lost 17. What? Only 17? Whoa. Oh, sorry, the overlay is still on. I shall turn that off immediately. There we are. Okay. So that was intriguing. Now we have cleansed a little bit more orc scum. And yeah, hopefully this army will be capable of holding on to the settlement in which they are currently sitting. From the Anduinian assault or something. Oh yeah, go on, more generals are good. You run in there, let's merge some units. Lost so many. And let's... No. Okay.
Your orders, my lord.
Actually, he can... Yeah, but he is not reaching.
Would you wish to speak to me?
So, yeah. Construction report. Grassguard has expanded. Okay, good. Get the barracks. Actually, no, you know what? Get the merchant wharf instead. Slightly more money is always good. Build that up. Highways, yes, good, good, good. And Scan. No, not standing stones, but those. Not you. Erin Runen. Highways, yes, good. And highways. Ooh, wait, mining network. Yeah, go on. 555, good. Spent quite a lot of money. Oh, we are neutral to them, so they didn't seem to be interested in Mataram at the moment. Though I wouldn't hold my breath, they might just go and attack Mistrand over there, but we can train some units, so let's do that. Hopefully to protect against any nonsense which they might try and do. And hopefully the army will do the job. Okay, but I think that's basically it. I don't think I have that many. I have a little bit of reinforcement to maybe send down there. Might as well do that. And you are going to assault out there and so on. So I think that's going to be it for this episode, I am afraid, because 20 minutes is all I really feel like doing for this series at the moment. But as I say, I will see if we can't squeeze in a Isengard at the moment. Of course, you won't see it for quite a while, but I will have the peace of mind with knowing that I have done it. So thank you very much for watching this another episode with a little bit of intriguing what they call Anduin involvement. Of course, we haven't fought them yet, but we will be doing so shortly, I presume. So stay tuned, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.